Alright, what's going on, guys? Welcome to a brand new video on the channel. I hope everything is well with you guys as it is with me. If you are new here, welcome. If you are not, welcome back. Please leave this video a big like and consider hitting that subscribe button. Literally takes 1 second and helps me out tremendously in growing this channel. Having said that though, guys, let's get right into today's workout session. Starting out today's session, I went straight to that chin-up bar and I went for a 9x12, doing 9 sets of 12 repetitions. Felt decent, nothing was too hard, nothing was bothering me too much. As you guys know, if you've been watching my prior videos, the 2 or 3 sessions leading up to this, you guys know that my training has been feeling like I've been hitting the wall a little bit lately with my heavier day workouts. And to attack that problem, go about it, I have decided to do a deload week coming up. So this is the last session before the deload week. So today it's Sunday and I'm doing a little more rest day, active rest day recovery sessions anyway. And on this day here today, I did 9x12 chin-ups and it didn't bother me really much at all. It's more when I've been doing the weighted pull-ups and accessory movements and a bunch of things that my body has just been feeling tremendous fatigue and not been able to put up with the sessions that I do on a routinely basis otherwise. That is, in my opinion, when you need to conclude that something is wrong and something is not going according to plan. Are you healthy? Are you sick? Are you eating correct? Are you eating too much or too little? Are you sleeping too little, usually, not too much? That's definitely not a problem. I wish it was. I don't have the opportunity to get all that sleep. Then I would have to go to bed super early. Anyway, am I getting too much, lack of sleep, sleep deprivation? Am I not sleeping enough? All these factors, and when you have one crappy session, you ask yourself this, and you're like, okay, let me get some rest and I'll feel better in a day, maybe 2. But then when it happens, 6, 7 workout sessions in a row in 1 week, you know that something is wrong. And it's not like, okay, back day today felt bad, and it's because my back wasn't recovered from all the pull-ups, or, chest day felt bad because, for whatever reason, every single muscle group, I've just been feeling weakness, and I've been feeling like something isn't right, especially on the weighted pull-ups, which is what I'm, going heaviest with at the moment and doing most volume and most weights with. So that's the one I'm really focusing on and going hardest on. And the weighted pull-ups, just the last 2 or 3 sessions I've done them, have not felt good. So the week coming up, I will be doing a deload week. Now, what does that mean? A deload week, I've done some research, is a very loose term, and there is many ways to go about it, and there's many ways to do a deload week and to, take your training to the next level once you've recovered from the deload week, and you will feel really strong after. That's the point. But, as I said, there's many ways to go about it. What will I be doing about it? What I will be doing is doing 50% of the weights, give or take, everything that I do weighted. So, you might ask, well, you're doing 100 pull-ups every day. That's your, your main thing. That's your whole thing. Not my whole thing, but you guys know what I'm saying. Yes, the 100 pull-ups will remain. I'm not doing 50 pull-ups because I'm doing 50%. The body weight pull-ups will remain, and probably the weighted pull-ups. I've not decided yet on that. Maybe I should do body weight every day. However, I think I will still be doing the weighted pull-ups every day to stick to my 50% plan of everything weighted. So doing body weight pull-ups, doing body weight dips, stuff like that, I'm not going to cut that in half because I don't believe that is an issue, and I don't believe that causes such fatigue. It is very forgiving exercises when it comes to recovery, and is very forgiving if you're on your recovery grind, that I call it, which is your sleep and your food initially, and self-care. So I will be doing 50% of everything that I do weighted. For example, an exercise that you're seeing right here as I'm starting off my leg day session here after the 100 pull-ups, actually 108 chin-ups, 9x12. Felt really good today, actually. I don't know. It felt as good as a somewhat decent good day. of body weight pull-ups, if that does make sense. But on exercises like these, I will, for example, probably go lower than I usually am. Granted, the lunges here, for example, is nothing that I do particularly heavy anyway. Today I did them with these 15s in each hand. Nothing too, too much at all. I've done more, and I plan on probably, trying to do more in the future as well. But it's not an exercise that I'm emphasizing really much and targeting when it comes to building strength and, going about the weights. It's more something that I do for the form, working the core. It's the best leg exercise objectively, in my opinion, as well. Great for athletic purposes, great for everyday life. When you go about this exercise correctly and hitting the volume, in my opinion, you just get a bounce in your step, as I call it. And that is something that I value really high, and I think that is just a great exercise, strengthening those glutes and hamstrings, targeting those, and getting into a very natural position that will have carryover in your everyday life in many ways, as I said, in my opinion, for the lower body. And after that, we did some calf raises here. I usually do these last, but there was some machines that were occupied, etc. So you guys know what I'm saying. Here I am getting right on the calf raise. Well, it's not machine. It's a leg press machine that I'm using as a calf raise machine. But you guys understand, and I'm doing like 5 sets of 20 and the last set of drop sets. So just annihilating the calves there. I can feel the DOMs coming, I promise. Like when I do that, it's just like the legs will probably be fine. Might feel like a little bit after doing some volume, but the calves, will really be fried. I just know from experience. Also, I have toothpick calves. Hashtag toothpick gang. Real sprinters calves. Nothing to show on the beach. Nothing to flex with. Guys who have monstrous calves. So yeah, those burnt anyway, and I do feel my calves getting stronger when I hit them consistently. And a lot of people, including myself, I've been a person that has done this. I'm not perfect in any way, shape, or form. I've skipped on calves because I'm like, oh, they don't grow anyway when you train them. Yeah, they might not grow at the pace that other muscle groups that you are more genetically gifted in. And often, for a lot of people, including myself, like when I do lower body training, if I'm training for hypertrophy, the glutes, in particular for me, are really good. And, the quads and hamstrings, they just grow way faster than the calves. Or, I mean, the calves don't grow. So, yeah. You guys know what I'm saying. You guys know what I mean. And, but my point is that the calves do get a lot stronger if you're consistently hitting them. If you're doing calves, 2 times, maybe even 3 times a week, you will strengthen them. So every movement like this, I think I'm just going to do lighter weights and 50%, maybe a little more of what I'm usually doing. And yeah, that's how I'm going to go about the deload week coming up. So stay tuned for that. I know that a deload week might not be something that everyone gets really hyped about, hearing about that and, getting excited for that content. But let me tell you, it'll be interesting to see how, if I feel much stronger after, if I feel really rested, it'll be cool to find out, in my opinion, where it takes me, because I've never done like a proper serious deload week, like planned out in this way. So I'm kind of excited to do it actually and see what happens afterwards, and how if this is something worth doing from time to time. I've heard people do it every 4th week, every 8th week, every 12th week. How people go about their training schedules. And I believe I've been doing like hard training 8 weeks in a row here now, give or take. And I think it's my time to do a deload week. And there was a finito sign after the legs there. And that was a burning leg session, let me tell you. But I wanted to get some jackknives in, get some core in. So this was the actual finito here. Big burning leg session. I did the lunges and the quad extensions with drop set on both of them. And the calves, and I did drop set on that as well. So yeah, that'll burn your legs, I promise. Try this workout out if you don't believe me. And yeah, the 100 pull-ups as well. Felt good today, and deload week coming up, so stay tuned. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. Really appreciate you for watching all the way through. If you have not already, please hit that like button and subscribe. Literally takes 1 second and helps me out tremendously in growing this channel. Having said that though, guys, I will see you in the next video.